But you've been checking out other Tony Scott masterpieces, haven't you, Mark?
Which one? There's so many.
There's so many. What's the
so
latest
many.
one that came to 4K?
Well, so Beverly Hills Cop 2 came out, which is just, it's gloriously messy. It's Eddie Murphy at the height of his ego, writing checks his mouth can't cash, although in this case it could. Well, you've probably seen it, but you've probably not seen it for a while, because you've probably still got the god-awful taste of Beverly Hills Cop 3 in your mouth. That's probably the last film you saw. But Beverly Hills Cop 2, very underrated sequel. I mean, the story is, it's all over the shop. It's convoluted. It's ridiculous. I don't think poor old Jürgen Prochnow, or Prochnow, however you pronounce it, I don't even think he understood what his plan was, let alone us by the end of that film. It was just about watching Bridget Nielsen wear a parade of short skirts and try and piss her husband off at the time. But it's you go to watch Murphy and you go to watch Tony Scott, and they are there to the max. Murphy is giving it all with his filthy rat-a-tat that dialogue. It's like, it's Olympic level swearing. It's beautiful. And of course, you've got Tony Scott, who managed to crowbar in proper action scenes, and then literally going, right, I've done my bit. Camera on Murphy. Right, there you go. Off you go. For the next half an hour while Murphy's doing his thing. But it all worked. It all kind of fit together, bathed in that magic hour glow. And yeah, it's a really, really solid sequel. On a really, I'm torn on the disc. So it's interesting. So Paramount, and we'll come on to talk about Paramount in the disc news, but it's a beautiful transfer, absolutely beautiful. First of all, native 4K, Dolby Vision. It's only lossless 5.1. There's no Atmos remix on it, but it looks amazing. It's organic. The grain is fantastic. The fine detail is off the charts. Obviously, it's the colors you come for. That Tony Scott magic hour sunset in the opening scenes as Ronnie Yates is jogging in that oil field against that burn orange sun. I mean, it looks amazing. It's everything you would have wanted. And the 5.1 track is equally good. But like Escape from LA, not a sausage on it in terms of extras. Nothing. Not even a trailer or anything. And it's odd because Paramount are obviously putting the miles in. They are going through their back catalogue. They are opening the vault. They are polishing it all off. They're doing, you'd argue, they're prioritizing the right thing. They're prioritizing the transfer. But to not put anything out, I mean, in the States, the release of Beverly Hills Cop 2 is labeled a 35th anniversary edition. And there's still nothing on it. I mean,
yeah.
Jesus, this thing has had so many releases, they couldn't even put the legacy features on from early. They've
done the same thing. I'm sure one of their earlier Blu-ray releases of Beverly Hills Cop 2 was also labeled like 20th anniversary or something. I think that's...
Yeah.
It's just got 4 minutes. I mean, I know it's frustrating, but if I would let the lack of extras put me off picking up a gorgeous looking 4K disc, I mean, it's just annoying that they're insulting us with it and wait for a 2 for 20.
Exactly. Exactly. Which maybe then feeds into the news piece about their deal with Kino, which maybe sort of hints at potentially where their heads have been at. Maybe what Paramount have been doing with some of these catalog releases, testing the water.
Yes.
And maybe the water, it ain't so warm.